Welcome to Reach and Reverie. You see what's going on right here? It is one of the last days of 2020. What do you think, Remy? I don't know if he loves the snow, but he sure does like exploring outside. I think he appreciates his little sweater. What do you think, little Remy? All right, bye, Remy. Yesterday almost hit 80 degrees. This morning when we woke up, it was in the 40s, and the temperature has just taken a nosedive, and the snow's coming down. Let's go see how we have the chickens. I can hear they're making their egg song, which means somebody just laid an egg. Hey, ladies. You guys out seeing the snow? We decided to let the girls out this morning since it hadn't started snowing yet. We figured we'd give them just a little bit of time to explore since it's gonna snow for the next 48 hours probably. Once it really starts coming down, we'll probably put them in the run so that nobody gets stranded out here in the yard. See, that sounds kind of like Saniza. Who laid an egg? Oh, nobody's in here. Was it you, Ariel? Here she comes. They all like the same nest box, and so they will take turns. Oh, it was Saniza. Look at that. So she was going in there to lay an egg, started clucking, and kicked Ariel out. Saniza's much higher than Ariel in the pecking order. So she said, give me that nest box. They all fight over the same nest box. We have 4 boxes for them to lay in, and usually we will collect all of the eggs out of a single box, or occasionally they'll lay in 2 boxes, but they'll stand in line. Like Myrtle's over here. She's lower in the pecking order than Saniza, so she's gonna sit there and stare at Saniza and watch her lay an egg, and then once Saniza comes out, Myrtle will hop in and go lay an egg. If she needs to go bad enough and lay that egg already, she might go and take that second nesting box. There she goes. So we put down a ton of hay and a little bit of alfalfa for them to kick through so they can have an area that stays nice and dry. So this is an area where they feel safe during bad weather. And then also having this cover type thing over the chicken coop keeps the chicken coop a lot drier. Then we also filled their chicken coop with hay. I did a thicker layer than I normally do because I wanted to keep them warm. And usually all I do for their bedding is a layer of either pine shavings, or I really like this chopped straw. And today I added a bunch of hay as well. This is the straw that we put in their nesting boxes. So she may try to lay an egg over here. We'll have to check back later. I'm gonna lock that back up. Lucky for us, we live in the Chihuahuan Desert here in far western Texas, so it really doesn't get so cold. Right now, it is still in the 30s, and see, the snow's not even really sticking yet. It is going to drop into the 20s throughout the day, and we will probably remain in the 20s and 30s today and tomorrow, and then it'll pop right back up. And like I said, yesterday we hit almost 80. It was around 75 degrees yesterday. It was shorts and t-shirt weather yesterday, and now it's snowing. So out here in western Texas, winters are kind of a little unpredictable, but generally mild. It's beautiful to kind of get some snow every now and then. This is the coldest winter I have ever seen here in this little rural western Texas town. Usually it only snows maybe once every 2 to 4 years, and it's just one little freeze. It's usually not light fluffy snow, it's mostly just ice. And this year we have already gotten snow. This will be the 3rd time, so it's unheard of. Really, really cold winter here for us, even though it's not not bad or really cold. It's nice and mild, but very unusual for where we live. I did cover my little poppies with a chair, and I'm trying to collect the snow runoff off the backside because I just planted these poppies. They are okay in cooler weather. They do prefer cool soil over warm soil. However, I didn't want all the snowfall we're gonna get to wash out my new seedlings before they've had time to germinate. So I'm hoping that I will just be coming out here and wiping the snow off the chair and trying to keep as much moisture off of that pot because they're already moist enough. I don't need them washing away, and we'll see if we have any successful poppy germination. I, up to this point, have had pretty poor success trying to grow flowers. I've been really successful in growing vegetables and fruits, but flowers are not my strong point. I usually end up with empty pots and end up having to go get store-bought flowers, and that's usually the only way that I have flowers here on this homestead. Beautiful ornamental flowers anyway. I did keep my winter garden covered today, just trying to keep some of that snow off my carrots, and broccoli is staying under the cover today. All right, and this is that front winter garden, the container garden that I have my cauliflower and kale and pansies and artichokes and all of those good things underneath the cover. This is what I do every night. I have it covered, although usually I have the bed sheet covering the whole thing. Since it's daytime, I do have the bed sheet pushed back just so that these can get a little bit of light but still stay protected. And then tonight I will wipe off any snow and then pull that sheet back over to give it even more protection from the cold weather. I'm a little nervous that these guys are gonna have some frost damage, but that is part of the winter garden, is you take a risk in planting it, and so we'll see how they do. Hopefully they will have minimal frost damage and we can continue through the rest of the week with some healthy winter gardens. Everything's kind of hanging in there. Honestly, if they do have any damage right now, it's probably from yesterday. Yesterday, even though it was a beautiful, warm, really kind of a hot winter day, we had a ton of wind. It was so windy yesterday that I had to come out here and put stake supports next to all of my plants because they were just blowing around crazy, getting wind damage, wind burn. So it's kind of rough on the winter garden today, having to recover from the wind damage and then having to deal with this cold, snowy weather. So crossing my fingers, really hoping that my winter garden survives with minimal damage. Before I run inside, I also want to give you all another quick health update on how we are doing. I'm actually doing pretty good. During the day, I feel almost normal. My energy is kind of back up there. I feel great. During the nighttime, I have been getting really bad migraines. I've been feeling like a sinus swelling, but overall, when I wake up in the morning, it's fine again and I feel good. So I feel like I'm probably 80 to 90% better, but it's still a long recovery process anytime you get that virus that's going around right now. So Luis, he is still struggling a little bit. He's hanging in there. He has a great attitude, very positive. He is still feeling ill though. He had a doctor's appointment today, and he actually did one of those where he drives up so the doctor could physically see him, and she didn't like There's a hawk right there. I don't know if I caught it on video, but there's a hawk right there, guys. I don't know if I caught it on video, but there's a hawk right there, guys. Girls, let's get in. Come on, get in. Get in. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, girls. Come on, Mary. Go on. Just in case. Just in case. I'm gonna lock them up for a little bit. Oh, come in. Because I didn't see that hawk catch anything, so he's gonna keep looking for food. We got 3 reds, 3 whites, 1, 2. I think Sunny's is still in here. Okay, that makes 9 chickens. Everybody's accounted for. Okay, that was kind of crazy. Got to see a hawk coming in and attacking right now. We do actually regularly get hawks flying into the yard. They always go after doves and sparrows. They have not gone after any chickens yet. They've preferred going after the wild prey. But anytime I see a hawk, I do lock the girls up. I think it came into the yard right now because we don't have any of the dogs outside. Since it's snowing, the dogs are inside staying warm. And so usually having the dogs out here with the chickens is a good visual deterrent that keeps the predators from coming in. So that was interesting. I don't know if I caught that on video. I was kind of like, I see birds flying. I see more birds flying. And I started looking for the hawk and forgot I was recording. So we'll see. I'll have to play it back and see if we got any footage of that. So I took a quick walk around the property and I didn't see any sign of the hawk. However, I do hear more flapping birds in the front yard. We're gonna go ahead and leave the girls locked up for a while in their chicken run just to keep them safe from any potential predators since we can't have the dogs out with this weather. Evie loves the cold weather, but she doesn't really like the snow that much. So whenever we let her out, it's usually just a potty and we'll play around and get a little bit of zoomies out of her system. And then Dyson, he's older, so he has arthritis and he doesn't like cold weather, so he stays in. So it makes us a little nervous. And usually when we have the chickens free ranging, we always have a dog out in the yard hanging out just to kind of keep predators away. But today it's not a great day to have chickens out anyway. So they have plenty of food and water, and they will at least stay dry and out of the cold weather. So it's probably about time we put them up anyway. The snow's coming down a little harder. So Luis's health, he has gotten only marginally better since he started feeling sick and got tested positive for that virus that's been going around. And so he has a lot of chest congestion and really thick phlegm, and he's been having really sore muscles and joints and a lot of fatigue, and overall he just hasn't improved as much as we would like to see. We've been quarantining for, this is going on our 4th week now, so by the end of this week we will have been quarantining for an entire month, and most people are ready to go back to work 10 to 14 days after they get their positive test results. So we're going on a month of still being symptomatic. So he went to the doctor today to just get checked out, see what our next step was, and so they went ahead and retested him. We're gonna see if he comes out positive or negative and adjust as we can after that result. The doctor did go ahead and give him some antibiotics just to help with that chest, try to clear up any of that congestion that's going on as well, and we will keep you guys updated. I am going to head inside because it is really cold out here. My fingers are starting to go numb, and go in, get some warm, probably hot chocolate. That's kind of what I'm feeling today. I don't know about you guys, I love warm teas, but a month of drinking nothing but hot tea all day long, I'm kind of sick of herbal tea at this point. But can you blame me? Alright guys, it is a few hours later from that last clip that I showed you guys. It has been snowing non-stop. I do want to come out and check on the chickens. It has been snowing all day so far, and we're still expecting continuous snowfall like this for at least another 24, maybe even 48 hours from now. So check it out. This has got to be historical. I have never seen this much snow this often in one season down here where I'm living out in western Texas. All right, let's take a quick peek at our little guys. See how they're doing over here. They're looking all right. Artichoke still looks good. That is my measurement of how everybody else is doing because artichokes are not very frost hardy. Everything is looking pretty good. And it is definitely much warmer in there than it is out here. Let's go take a look at the chickens. See if they're staying nice and dry. I put them up a little while ago because a hawk was trying to grab some birds, grab some sparrows and doves in the yard. I'm glad I did put them up because that was really right before it started really coming down as hard as it is. Hey girls! Look at that. The little sparrows keep trying to get into the chicken coop. You can see their little tracks in the snow. They like to get in there and eat the chicken feed. Hey girls! Oh yeah, y'all are staying nice and dry in there. Good girls. I collected eggs earlier because I didn't want them to bust from freezing, but we only got 4, so it's possible that they laid more. Not yet. Okay. Very good. Hey girls! Oh yeah. Oh, there's a sparrow in here. Hey buddy. Let me try to let you out. Nope, he went in the chicken coop. Hopefully he'll find his way out. Hi ladies! How are y'all doing? Check that their water's not frozen. Very good. Good girls. Are you eating snow? Good girls. They are looking good. Just checking on you girls. We still have plenty of food. I'll give them more snacks later. Hopefully that sparrow gets out. They like to come in and they can fly and fit through the chicken wire. They can fit through this gap, and sometimes they have trouble figuring out how to get back out. Looks like they're staying pretty toasty, warm, and dry. It's just beautiful. I personally love the snow. I think that there's just something magical about it. I do get nervous when we have animals that live outside and when we have plants that can get frost damage, but so far everybody looks like they're doing all right. I don't know about you guys, I am gonna head inside, change my clothes, get into something warm and comfy, and I will start shooting the next video because I can't wait to show you guys my seed collection and maybe some plans of what we're gonna plant next year. Whew, it's really coming down. Gotta get in there. It's coming down hard. And it is still coming down. All right, come on, Evie. I need to let Evie out so she can go potty. Come on, it's just a little wetness. Is that a nope from you? Come on, you gotta go potty. Yeah, I know it's cold. Go potty. She says, let me in here. She's not gonna let you in. You gotta go potty. Evie, go potty. So while she figures out what she wants to do, because I know she needs to go, we did take a little break. I filmed and I showed you guys a little bit earlier that I went inside and got toasty warm, and I actually just finished filming my seed collection tour, which should probably come out before this video because I'm going to give y'all updates tomorrow on what the snow does as well. And now that Evie had to go potty, she was telling me, I figured we'd come out and see how the chickens are doing, and it doesn't look like she wants to go. She said she had to go potty.
My love, this is your terrain.
Evie, you're a Russian wolfhound.
This is...
Uh-oh, she's slipping. Is it icy? Come on. Can you come potty? Evie, come on, let's go potty. She's gonna get zoomies.
Oh my God. Do we have that shovel? Oh, it's...
Oh yeah, I think the snow shovel's out front.
That way I can...
Come here. Evie, come here.
Oh my God.
There she goes. She says, let me in. Let me in. All right. Let's go check on the chickens. Wow, it's really coming down. At least it's not too cold. 32 degrees. Not too bad. It's like a winter wonderland out here. Oh my gosh. Whew. Little cold. Oh, girls. Look at that. I can't even see the stepping stones. Hey, girls. How are y'all doing? Well, at least it's dry. That sparrow is still in there. Hey, girls. Here, I don't think they're going to come out, but I do want to give them some treats. Let that sparrow out. Oh, Mary, of course you would. She would be the one to come out if anybody does. Gonna give them some treats. Oh, it's like frozen shut. There you go, girls. I'm glad it's staying dry in there. Give them some mealworms for extra protein. And then I'll give them some scratch because carbs help keep them warm. Oh gosh, it's cold. Oh. Let's see, I try to get all the wet stuff out before I drop the snow in. Oh, this chicken scratch gets so cold. Hey girls. All right. Oh wow. It is much warmer in here. Good girls. I'm glad y'all are staying warm and dry. It is a little dark over here though, huh? We are about 30 minutes to sunset. So they're gonna get ready for bed. I like giving them chicken scratch in the cold weather because as they digest it, it's a lot of carbs. It helps them stay warmer. Good girls. So let them sort through that. And I'll come back out here. And I'll throw this out for tomorrow. I don't want to put this back in the bucket because it's wet. So with that, we'll either go to the wild birds or the chickens can find it later. Oh no! I didn't cover it back up. Let's hope it doesn't get too moist in there. All right. Oh my goodness, girls. Yeah, they're not coming out with it snowing. Good girls. That's crazy. Just stuck to the fence. It's like a little safety zone over here. And I put extra bedding inside their chicken coop, so they should be nice and toasty tonight. That's since their chicken coop is so small, the amount of chickens that live in there, they will actually create their own warmth and body heat, and the chicken coop stays nice and warm at night just by being heated up by them, which is pretty cool. So these girls will be just fine tonight. And of course, we'll come and check on them in the morning. None of the chickens look cold. They're all active and pecking around, which is really nice. Let me check on their water. Oh yeah, their water is still wet. I'll dump out all of the dirt, refill it, and then I'll come and refill that again tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna bother giving them new water yet because it's just gonna freeze tonight. So I'll have to clean that out again in the morning, and they only have half an hour left of awake time anyway before they go to bed. So, all right, well, let me get out and close this door to keep the snow from coming in. And you girls have a good night. I'll come out in probably 20 minutes or so and close them up after they go to bed. Wow, it's really coming down. All right, guys, I am heading back inside where it's warm and dry, and I will see y'all tomorrow morning. I'll give y'all an update on how much more snow we get overnight. And then, of course, we need to see how our plants do overnight. So I'll take y'all along as well to see. Whew, there's too much snow. I can't close this gate. Come here. Shh, 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 shh. Can you go potty? Right here. No, no, no. Oh, come on. Go potty. Don't get me wrong. The Borzoi in her gets excited with the snow, but the southern girl in her doesn't want anything about it. Evie, come here. Come here. You need to go potty. All right. I guess we'll try again later. At least the snow's thick enough. She shouldn't be too muddy. Earlier, every time they came out, it was just muddy, muddy, muddy. Oh my goodness, look at that snow between your little toes. We're gonna have to wipe you down. Oh my gosh, let's go inside.